Mr. Krúγκmαν, although Greece has taken a lot of austerity measures, the country is still crumbling, trying to find its step to development. What would you suggest? How Greece can recuperate?
Well, since the option of leaving the euro seems to be out, Greece now has to find a way to convert lower wages into exports. Really, it has to be an export-led recovery, and I'm not quite sure. There are some obstacles clearly, but it's going to take some combination of probably an end to further austerity at least, and trying to bring in the right kinds of foreign investment.
Okay. If you could make a point about the relationship between businesses and governments in Western countries, what could you say?
I think we need to say that it's a double-edged sword, that business can be a force for an open society. It can break up channels of control. It can make a wealthier society, which means that people will demand more democracy. But on the other hand, business can exert undue influence. It can become a force for oligarchy or worse. And sometimes business people, they want government to just do what they do and tell people what to do. And that's a very undemocratic sentiment.
Do you think that EU is going through a deep crisis, and which is the solution?
Well, yes, the EU is in a very deep crisis. It has created, if you like, it's created economic integration without political integration. It's a deeply undemocratic system, and what it really needs, if it's going to maintain this system, is it needs more democracy. It needs a situation where the public has a say, and in which there's a common set of policies, so that it's not a case where you have the forms of democracy, but in fact some people in Brussels and Frankfurt can dictate to national governments what they must do without any real chance for talking back to them.
Do you think that if smaller countries like Italy or Greece, if they took a major role in taking decisions, could they be better or not?
I think if we had yes. We have a system now in which really what is basically a minority of the community, but the creditor countries are dictating policies which have ended up being destructive. So more democracy would have helped.